Hey, I'm Ben Price. It's December 31st, which means it's time for a monthly update. Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me for this last monthly update of 2023. I'm going to kind of do this in two parts. There's the monthly update to do for December, but there's also a yearly recap I feel like we can do in these little videos. So we'll start with the December monthly update, and then we'll move into the second part of it. It's very short, so stick around for that little bit. First of all, in December, I started off the month on a seaborne ship going through the Panama Canal. It was really cool. That's the first time I'd been through the Panama Canal. Very interesting, watching all the locks open up and the water siphon in and then out as you move out into the next part of the lock or the lake. It was really interesting. I really enjoyed my time there. I met some cool people, Jacob Tresick and his wife, and Rondell Sheridan, who was a comedian. You might know him from the TV show That's So Raven, or Corey in the House, or Raven's Home. I think he was in all three of those, but really nice people. Jacob was a violinist, really great violinist. Got to watch them perform multiple times on Seaborn. Hung out with them quite a bit, so that was really nice. A great way to start the month. When I got back from the Seaborn ship, I had a few shows, corporate shows in Calgary, doing just corporate entertainment for holiday parties, which I used to do a lot of. Now that I'm on ships, I don't do as much just because I'm not home that much, but it's really nice to do a show in my own city or in the surrounding area and then be able to come home and sleep in my own bed. It's very interesting, kind of a weird feeling after having been away for so long and doing shows elsewhere. But a lot of great holiday shows for companies in and around Calgary, and I hope to see them all next year. My last holiday show was for Neo Financial. I've performed for them the last 2 years. They have a really blowout party at National on 10th for the last 2 years. Anyway, after that show, we came home, we went to bed. The next morning we woke up and we went to Banff for our yearly trip. Tori and I have been together now for 2 years, and every year we've gone, well, the last 2 years we've gone to Banff for a little Christmas getaway. And this year we did the traditional high tea at Lake Louise. We always go for high tea, and changing it up this year, we did some snow tubing, which I was terrified of to start with, but it was really fun after the 7th or 8th try. After I realized I wasn't going to die, it became quite fun. So we got all spiffed out because I have this new ski outfit I bought 2 years ago, 1 year ago, because I was told we were going to be doing a lot of skiing. Haven't used it once for skiing, but I got to break it out to go and do the snow tubing at Mount Norquay, which was really fun. We also stayed in a really cool hotel. It was called the Fox, and the hotel was whatever, it's just a hotel, but the pool and the hot tub, there's no pool. The hot tub portion of the hotel was in a cave. And I don't know if the cave is man-made or not. It certainly looked man-made to me. I could be wrong, but it looks like a natural hot spring and it's in a cave. And you won't have to take my word for it, because I'm sure I'll be posting a picture of it in this video somewhere so you'll be able to see what it looks like. But that was really cool. For Christmas this year, Tori got me a pottery class, which I've been talking about doing for quite some time. I've done one pottery class before. I didn't enjoy it that much, but I watched a lot of videos on it. I really love like the pottery wheel stuff. So I've been talking about that for quite some time. And this year she got me a date night pottery class. So it was a little more casual. You could get the feel for it just in a very casual environment. And I loved it. So we could make as many vessels as we wanted, and then we got to choose 2 at the end that we could decorate and they would fire for us and we get to keep. So we just made vessels, is what they call them, and it could have been anything really, but most of the ones I made kind of turned out looking like a cup or a bowl, a small bowl. So I can't wait to get those back. Unfortunately, I will be gone when we get them back because it's 3 weeks from the class date, and I leave on the 1st for another ship. So Tori will get them and let me know how they look, but I'm excited to get them back. And then hopefully I can go to this studio that we went to. I really enjoyed it there. The people were really nice. What was it called? Workshop Studio in Inglewood. And hopefully I can talk to them and see about doing a longer class and seeing about making some other stuff, because I really enjoyed it. Lastly, for the December part of the wrap up, I spent Christmas with my family. I went down to Lethbridge We had Christmas dinner, we played some games, we ate, we had fun together. It was a good time, as all families do around this time of year. We get together and then we get sick of one another and have to leave and come home. And that's where I am right now. But it's always nice to go home and see family. My grandma, my sister, my mom, my dad, all those people I love seeing and spending time with, especially being away for so long all the time. I don't get to see them probably as often as I'd like to. But around the holidays, we spent some time together and that was fantastic. Now, let's wrap up just a bit of information throughout the whole year. This year was crazy. I'm gonna look at this because I wanna make sure I get this information correct. I performed over 130 shows. The exact number is not, it's not an exact number, just because I couldn't figure out, I was like, did I perform this day or not? So it's around 130 shows, but I know it's at least 130, so it's 130 or more shows. I visited 17 countries, 17 different countries just this year, and that was all with 4 different companies. So I got to work with some great companies. I met some great people on board, some of whom I'm going to be seeing on the 1st or the 2nd. I joined the ship on the 2nd. So I'm really excited to see some of the new friends I made over this year, and just, you know, start the year off and hoping to beat that 130 show record. But that is all for the December monthly update. I hope you've enjoyed these monthly updates. I've not done 12 of them yet. I think February is when I did my first one. So we're coming up on a year of the monthly updates. So I hope that you've enjoyed them. I hope you continue to enjoy them. And I hope you had a great holiday season, whatever holiday you celebrated. And I hope you have a fantastic new year, and I will see you in January.